May I now invite Dr. SANJEEV Sharma to kindly deliver his address.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, Shri K. Pradeep Kumarji, the chairperson of Manipur SCPCR, Shri K. Khagendra Singh Ji, Honorable Acting Chairperson, Manipur NHRC, a very young and dynamic officer who is also the member secretary beside donning many caps. He is member secretary to Manipur SCPCR. Senior officials from Social Welfare Department, Police, Judiciary, Child Protection functionaries, representative from civil societies, and ladies and gentlemen. First, thank you for having me here. So I wanted to touch upon the importance of the technology and what technology can do and what technology cannot do. So one of the perils of technology, I'll just tell you. So the introduction which was read about me, that I have done some of the work which she mentioned very kindly, is probably downloaded from the internet, and this is about some other SANJEEV Sharma. Sorry, I never wanted to bring this, but so I did my PhD, but I am an engineering graduate, did my MTech, then MBA, then PhD in management, and I have served. I'm a career bureaucrat. I have served 34 years in the government of India in the various ministries, and only 6 months back, actually, I came to NCPCR as member secretary. Before this, I was working in Ministry of Communications. So good. Let me tell you what I was happy about. So I remember that few months back, your chairperson of SCPCR, Manipur SCPCR, he came and met me. So I was very happy the way he was putting up the issues and the challenges that he has been facing. So this is one area where we are trying to do good is about strengthening the SCPCR. But your SCPCR is already doing a great job. And as a result, this program in this calendar year, this is the first program that we are holding in collaboration with the SCPCR in Manipur. So congratulations, and I really appreciate at NCPCR, we really appreciate the work that's being done by you. I'm also happy to see all of you, because I have been attending few programs, and looking at you, so many people have come from all corners of the state. It makes me very happy. What it does is it actually indicates that we are really there. We have some commitment towards the cause. So when I joined 6 months back, so there are a few areas where I wanted to focus. One of the area which actually immediately catch hold of my attention was the pendency of the complaints. So I sat with my team, developed a strategy for the disposal of the pending complaints. With the help of my team and the good strategy that we put in place, and with the help of the officials like you spread across the country, I'm very happy to state that we were able to dispose of some 26,000 complaints in a period of 6 months itself. So it's a large number, and never ever in NCPCR this was done so quickly. Why I'm bringing this particular issue here is because of the fact that when I say 26,000 cases, so it appears to be a number. What I'm saying here is these are not the numbers. Each case is a story of a child. Each case is a story of a family. Each case reflects the society, and each case affects the future of the country. And this is where I want to start my request. My request to all of you who are here, that please do not treat them as case. This happens with us. This happens with each one of us. If you go to the doctor, for him, it's just one case. You go to the police station, there's so many crimes happening, that's just one case. To teachers, child is just one case. So over a period of time, we somehow lose the sensitivity. But we are dealing with a section which requires utmost care. They require our sympathy. They require our protection. This is strange that they are the most precious resource to any nation, for any nation, but they are the most vulnerable also. They are not a segment which combined together put pressure on the authorities or the government or anybody else. They are unable to articulate well, so that is why they become most vulnerable. So in the beginning of my address, I want to say, please take care of them. The job that we all have undertaken requires the utmost commitment, sincerity. We need to have empathy for them. We need to have compassion, and above all, we need to have passion. I have served in various ministries. I have worked with in various departments. One thing which I realized in the last 6 months is this. Every department, every work requires commitment and passion and to deliver. But the biggest impact I have seen, if you have a passion, if you have a commitment, the biggest impact can be seen in the areas of child rights. So if in education, if you pay 30% of the attention or 50% of your total attention, you will still have an outcome. But in case of a child rights, it does not happen like this. So suppose some unfortunate thing happens to a child, and the justice to the child will only be delivered after successive stages, reporting it to CWC, right up to the integration in the society, maybe sending the child to CCIs, maybe giving the compensation. There are several steps. And if you leave a child in between, the entire process is lost. So this is my first thing. Please keep that in mind. I don't want to take too much of time because we got some learned speakers. They will be telling you so many other things. So another area which I found was lacking was this. The awareness has emerged as one of the key challenges for anybody who is involved in child rights. We at NCPCR has particularly found that the awareness of the officials, awareness of the citizens, and awareness of all the stakeholders involved is extremely, extremely important. So I'll begin with one of the examples to make you understand why awareness is so much required even for the officials who are engaged in child rights protection. In one of the states, it so happened that a complaint was made to one of the officials like you, who was involved in women and child development. A complaint was made by parent of a girl. Girl was a minor, and the parent suspected that this girl is having a romantic relationship with somebody who was working in a CCI. Because this girl was, adopted by the foster parents. And the girl probably had developed some romantic relationship with that person, and the person was 41 years old. So when they came to know about this, they intimated it to this particular official, who was assistant director in WCD department. Then what this official did, first he kept the complaint with himself for few days, and when the parent, the father of the child again spoke to him regarding that nothing is happening, then what he did, After 10 days of delay, then then he sent a letter to whom? To the head of CCI where this person was working, the accused was working. And then nothing happened, then it was brought to the notice of NCPCR, and then NCPCR took a decision, asked him to file an FIR with the police. So only after the delay of 15 days, the FIR was filed. And now what happened? Later on, because of the delay that he committed, an FIR was filed against this assistant director for the delay in POCSO. Those of you who know about POCSO Act, it very clearly lays down that whenever you are aware of the complaint, if you do not report, then it becomes you are liable to be prosecuted. And more importantly, this person was not knowing that whenever a complaint is to be made, it is to be made either to SJPU or to the police. But what he did, he initially made complaint, he wrote to the CCI head. So why this happened? This happened precisely because of two reasons. One, because he was not aware of the provisions of the POCSO. POCSO is one very, very important act. It has so many provisions which all of us should know very well. So that is why I was saying the awareness among the officials is as much important as the awareness towards the citizens. There are so many provisions of JJ Act which people do not know. The police officials who are sitting here, they may be aware that SJPU has to be there in every police station. And also whenever you are recording a statement of the victim, you should not be in uniform. In case of a girl child, there should be a lady officer present again in plain clothes. But our people do not know this. So therefore, what I request the SCPCR and also the state government, that the awareness program for the officials should be conducted. We should have induction training in the beginning itself. Those who are already working, their refresher training should be arranged. What NCPCR is doing in this area is that we are hosting several programs for creating the awareness. This is one program where we are sitting. I came here for that only. So this is one just program. NCPCR has designed over 120 such programs. There will be national program, there will be regional program, and there will be program at the state level as well as the district level to make our officials aware of the various challenges and issues. But then equally important is creating awareness for the citizens, creating awareness for the children. There are several children, because of lack of knowledge, they get embroiled in POCSO Act. Keeping a pornographic clip on phone is a crime, they do not know. Entering into a romantic relationship with a girl of the age, below the age of 18 is a crime, they do not know. And as a result, they come in teeth of the law. And that makes the entire thing, for the family as well as for the child involved, very, very difficult. So that is where I want all of you to take care of the fact that we should make the children aware, we should make the parents aware. And what is the best way of doing? You already know, I need not to lecture on this, how to make them aware. Media can be very, 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 very powerful. So social media, the electronic media, the print media. What we have also done at NCPCR in our on our YouTube channel, we got a YouTube channel also. There are several small clips, animated clips, 30 second, 40 second are there. You can use it. This is about some provisions of the POCSO Act, the good touch, the bad touch, some education about the children. Please use it freely and also make the schools particularly aware of this, schools and colleges aware of this. So this is one awareness which we should take up immediately and with the right earnest. Then another challenge that I have consistently observed is the inter-agency coordination. There are several agencies involved. Our child protection ecosystem includes the CWC, the JJBs, the SJPUs, ICDS, also the the various officials of the district and the police officials. So what I have found is that there is a lack of synergy which you are already aware. I'm sure you may have already observed. To give you an example, so whenever a POCSO special court passes a compensation, the amount of compensation is paid by the DALSA, that is District Legal Service Authority. But what is happening, the message which should be sent to the DALSA is not sent in time. It's taking long time. So recently there was this conference happened. There was National District Holder Consultation. It was initiated by the Supreme Court because there is one Juvenile Justice Committee, you may be aware. They hold across the country and then finally it culminates in Delhi at the national level. So do you know what they had to do? So there was one honorable judge, she was delivering the lecture and then she said, then what we started doing is we started sending email to DALSA. Now you understand this. In this age of internet, we are sending now messages or the orders through email. So this enlightenment happened to us after so many years and months. So please, what I'm saying is, please use technology. Please generate this energy that will help our children. So these are the 2-3 important issues which I wanted to intimate. Yeah, and then another, I'll touch upon one more very important areas. That is the infrastructure. So you will be surprised to know, as I was mentioning the various stakeholders in our from SCPCR. So we are strengthening the SCPCRs. So we are doing work on this also. One small thing which we did and was appreciated by the Honorable Prime Minister. We issued an advisory about the sugar board. Sugar board, you may be aware, this is like a blackboard, but what it does is it contains the pictures of the items consumed by our children at home and the school. For example, the Coke, soft drink, and say for example a sweet. So what it does, it indicates that if you drink a soft drink, this much is the sugar that you are consuming. India is suffering right now from obesity, and this is assuming the proportion of endemic. So therefore, it has become very important to educate them at this point itself. So that is the sugar board. So NCPCR issued an advisory in the month of April, which was then adopted by CBSE and then ICSE. It was appreciated by the Honorable Prime Minister in his Mann Ki Baat that this is a wonderful initiative. Since then, 14 states have already implemented the sugar board. I would request, but Manipur unfortunately does not figure in the list of those 14. So I would request that Manipur Education Secretary might issue advisory to all the schools and the board to implement it. All of you please get it implemented. So these are some of the ideas. I have already probably taken more time than I was allotted, but this is what happens with me. When I start speaking about the child rights issues, I probably get carried away. So thank you very much for coming here and listening me. And I also thank SCPCR and the state government for affording me, calling me here and to tell you a few things. One last thing, NCPCR website and the YouTube channel has so many things which you can use. Otherwise also, if you feel that you want to send some suggestion to us regarding the child rights, my number, my email ID, both are available on my website. You can always send me an email. You can call us. Please do it. I will be very happy. Thank you very much.